Hey y'all, it's Turtles. Hope you've been well. Pretty excited for this. We're gonna be reacting to the most terrifying moments from Ghost Adventures. I am a sucker for Ghost Adventures, by the way. Like, give me anything spooky and I am absolutely there for it. Bam! Let me get this up. Oh man. Freaking sick. I am so ready for this. I hope y'all are ready for this.
This place, these things right here, these tombs, they talk. And they're telling us that this place had a lot of death, a lot of darkness, and this may be one of the most haunted places in the world. And we're gonna find that out. And when we get locked down.
Oh no. Getting locked
We're getting ready to
down?
get locked down inside the underground vaults. We're here with Kenny. Kenny, you're the caretaker here at the vaults. And you're going to be the one locking us in here.
Certainly will.
Now, there's a secret door here that has that lock on it. Can you show us that door so we can get this investigation started? Okay. You see this? This is the lockdown. This is the lockdown. This is the key.
Sorry, I just love these guys so much because of all the memes and everything that come from this show. It's so good. It's so good.
Key that's going to lock us in here. And I guess this is the door that leads down to the vaults.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Pleasure.
Thanks, buddy. And
Plus, who doesn't like ghosts?
Sunrise, I think that's 6:40 a.m.
6:40, that sounds
We'll
right.
see you then, okay?
Yeah.
If we're not at this door, come down here and look for us. We might be lost.
I can't promise
Okay.
anything, but good luck.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Cheers.
Okay, thanks. Cheers.
We're getting locked. We're gonna get locked in here. You come get us at 6:40, right? We might be lost. Like, oh, okay, guys. Man, I wouldn't put a lock on the door. What if I need to, like, go, take a dump or something? There's no bathroom down there. Or, like, I need to go run to the store to get more snacks. Don't lock me in. That's all I'm saying.
Aaron, can you see in front of you?
Is it
pitch
black?
Is it? All right. Watch out. Watch out.
Watch your step.
Nick, come down here so we can use that light. I don't have my flashlights yet. What?
Oh.
Dude, I just heard something.
Like what?
It was like a scuffle. Like,
Okay.
that was weird.
Come on.
It's rats. It's probably freaking rats. You're down in a basement. You're gonna hear it guttering. I get that's supposed to be haunted, but within 2 seconds, dude. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Come on. Let's go in here and call that base. Is that my? Yeah. Look at that down there. These are all these underground vaults that just go on and go on and go on. So this is the first room here that we found. Let's call this room base. Let's get set up, get our night vision cameras. Turn that big light off. Let's go.
Oh. Oh my.
All right, well, we're down in the vaults now. Our lockdown has begun, and right now we're gonna begin our investigation. You guys know flashlights. Let's just walk around. We came in here, did a walkthrough earlier. We had a lot of activity then, so now it's time to continue off of that, and it's time for me to keep my promise and try and tally up
All the activity happened off camera. Alright.
this Mr. Boots guy.
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
Boots is the demonic spirit who is claimed to be the one attacking the living and the one I want to meet.
You're gonna
You want me to be freaking scared of Mr. Boots? Mr. Boots, please. Please, Mr. Boots.
come out and show yourself to us? Come on, Mr. Boots. You are the guy everybody's saying not to mess with. Nobody's ever challenged you before, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm gonna challenge you. We heard that you don't like big shiny lights shining in your face. Are you over there?
I don't like that either. Ow. Ow.
You don't
Ow.
like lights being shined in your face, do ya?
Who
You
does?
over here? How's that feel? Are you the one, Mr. Boots, that you've been attacking everybody, scratching people, harming people?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I want you to come and do it to me right now.
Huh?
Is this your room over here?
This
Is this your room?
this is why I love these guys. It's so goofy,
This is where they
but
say
like
not to go. I remember this room.
I don't know. Respect to him for doing it.
Walkthrough, Des Brogan told us the
I
dark
used to go
history
ghost hunting,
of
so I
this
can't
room.
really
On this corner,
can't really say much.
young girl whom Mr. Boots murdered.
This is where you
Oh.
killed this prostitute that was laying right there in the corner. Are you looking at me in my face? Because you know what they said not to do? Shine a light in your face. Am I shining it in your face right now? Do you not like this?
Hey, I'm gonna shine this light in your face. Am I shining in your face right now, huh? Do you like this? Freaking.
Light in your face. Am I shining it in your face right now? Do you not like this? I want you to make a noise or do something and tell me that you don't like this.
Right over here, dude.
It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. So you don't like us, Mr. Boots, huh? You don't like us? Are you here, Mr. Boots? Because you're the one they say to tax people really quick. I don't even know where we are. Are we still by his room?
It's on.
Okay. Reading at it 2. Are you touching him?
Right after I
Huh?
ask, "Are you here, Mr. Boots?" we caught this unexplained ball of light move from Mr. Boots' room and disappear near my neck.
Are
Shwong.
you touching his head right now?
I think that might have been dust, but hey.
Oh, Nick! Oh,
Oh.
my God! Oh my God! It's up to a 10. It's up to a 10.
Throughout history, many cultures have been plagued by versions of the Zozo.
Oh wait, we're onto something too. Or we're onto the next one, I guess. Okay. But that was it? It went up to a 10? I don't know about you
Oh, Nick!
you guys,
Oh
but
my
I'm
God.
terrified
Oh my
right
God.
now.
It's up to a 10. It's up to a 10.
Okay.
Throughout history, many cultures have been plagued by versions of the Zozo demon.
Oh.
In the last decade, there have been multiple reports of spirit boards spelling out the name Zozo.
Zozo.
Z-O, back and forth. The entity that is summoned can inflict severe physical and psychological
I'll mess with the
damage.
Ouija board, so.
We're here in Oklahoma City to investigate a house where Zozo was unleashed through a spirit board.
Or spirit board, my bad. I'll correct myself. Spirit board. I always heard him refer to as a Ouija board, but we'll say spirit board.
Hi, Darren. Yes, sir. How you doing, man? Pretty good. How are you?
After Darren Evans contacted Zozo through a spirit board in this house, he and his family were terrorized.
What was
He
Darren
has
doing
since
using a
dedicated himself to
spirit board?
educating the
Hold
public
up.
about Zozo.
You're telling me this man used a spirit board, contacted Zozo, and has been haunted ever since? Okay. I'm here for it.
Who do you think Zozo is?
I think it's an ancient force. I believe it's demonic. There's the Mayan cult of Zotes. There's the Zo people of Burma. There's the voodoo connection where Zo actually means shaman in the ancient Western
Oh.
system.
So many different.
There's so
Okay.
many connections, and it's always
I take it
very
back.
evil.
Oop. I take it back. He's a hippie. I think that would explain why
West African
There's
voodoo.
so many
he
different.
might have
So many
used a
connections,
spiritual
and
board.
It's always very evil.
Did Zozo possess you?
I think so.
Oh.
I've had some really bad things happen to me. Bad things have happened to people that have been around me after getting off the board.
It's real, isn't it, Darren?
Oh, it's real.
Guys, Zozo's real.
As we were setting up for Darren's interview, I discovered his wife Kathleen pacing the street outside the house. She told me she's very uncomfortable being here because of what this house did to her husband 4 years ago.
The person that was looking at me was not Darren. It was this evil entity.
Oh.
Coming through him?
Yes.
What was it doing?
It was Zozo.
You believe it was who?
Zozo?
We hadn't planned to interview Kathleen,
Oh my.
but I want to hear how she feels about her husband going inside the house where he was possessed by a demon.
Do you want him to do this with us?
No, I don't. I'm not comfortable with that. Those are some of the worst memories of my life. I really believe that my husband was possessed by this demon.
After an emotional discussion, Darren and Kathleen decide to go back in together.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. You sure, Darren? You want to do this?
Let's do it.
Can we go pray first?
Okay, I'm not gonna like step on anyone's beliefs, right? But I think, not religious or anything like that, but I think they might have been smoking a little something. And Darren freaked out and was like, I am the demon Zozo. And then they just had had a bad time, man. And anytime he freaked out, he was like, no, it's not me, it's Zozo. I think Darren found a pass. Ooh, cockroach.
This stairway, it makes weird noises when you walk up and down it, and we would hear those noises all the time, and there'd be nothing there. And this happened all the time. What was that?
I heard that.
What was it?
Okay,
This
I'm not
happened
dead.
all the time.
Yeah.
This happened all the time.
Noises in
This
the
happens all
house.
the time.
That happens to me all the time. I don't know about those.
I go to investigate this sound that all of us hear.
I'm skeptical when it comes to
Then,
this
as if
stuff. As
something
much
is
as I do
toying
joke
with us.
around.
You hear that? It sounded like footstep upstairs.
That's what I
Sounded
thought
like a
it
bang
was.
upstairs. Was it upstairs?
Yeah, it sounded like it was. I was upstairs in the safe room, I called it, because there were times I would be so scared I would actually have to sleep in what we call the safe room. And I heard my daughter scream, and she was down here, and I saw her at the bottom of the stairs. It lifted and carried off her feet. I bolted down the stairs as quickly as I could, and by the time I turned the corner, she was gone, and I could hear her in the basement screaming.
Okay, that's
Did this
a bit
demon
spooky
pick her up and
dooky.
Take her down to the basement?
Something did.
That's a bit spooky dooky, I'll say. Okay, now we're on to the next one. Okay.
Across the ocean, and we are getting.
I feel a little unsatisfied. The last one got a little bit spooky towards the end. Yeah, okay, so we're on to this next case. What's this one now? Manresa Castle. So this is season 14, episode 3.
We are long afar across the ocean, and we are getting ready to get locked down inside this massive castle. Just kidding, I'm not across the ocean. I'm right here in America.
Yes, you are.
This is Manresa Castle in Port Townsend, Washington. It is a real castle. It has the dark history of a castle. It has
Ooh.
the ghosts of a castle. And it's about to have the appropriate paranormal investigators to find those ghosts and talk to them. Let's do this.
Let's go.
It's all yours.
With Jay, our audiovisual tech, monitoring a live surveillance nerve center, Billy, Aaron, and myself begin our investigation by heading to a known activity hotspot, the breakfast room. This is where earlier a door opened and shut on cue, while we also captured a chilling voice saying, "Help her."
I didn't hear anything. I mean, if you own this place, I would so be in there, cleaning, ghosts or not.
What is that?
What is that?
That's this way.
What was that?
That's that
Did you
way.
hear it?
It sounds like it's from the hallway back here.
What?
That.
What is that?
What is that?
Oh,
That's
the
this
beep
way.
or something?
That's that
Did you
way.
hear it?
It sounds like it's from the hallway back here.
It's just a high-pitched squeaking noise.
Like a door opening.
Yeah.
Guys, that's the smoke alarm. It's the smoke detector. If nobody's been in here for a while, the battery probably needs to be changed.
Exactly.
This is creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Sit down at one of these tables.
Have a seat.
All right, we're coming back where you like to throw a lot of stuff. We continue investigating the back kitchen area but capture no evidence or unexplained activity, so we decide to move on. But right as we are leaving, Jay urgently alerts us to something.
Zach, just so you know, when you were asking for it to make sounds in the kitchen, it made 2 loud bangs in the basement.
Use the energy right now. Making noise in this kitchen.
It's almost as if when Zach
Interesting.
asks them to make noise in the kitchen, they're making noises in the basement.
Let's go, guys. This is where a housekeeper told us that she was violently attacked and had the handprint of a child on her leg and also got punched in the face down here.
Next thing I know, I felt a punch in my face.
That's awful.
Are you making noise down here? You like attacking women? Bruising them and punching them in the face?
Yeah, the Aaron can. Get him, Aaron.
What you did to that lady to him?
If you're down here, I need you to make a noise.
They're always sacrificing Aaron.
And whatever that noise is, I'll walk to, I promise. The is that, dude? Bro, I just saw it look like someone under the stairs looking at me out of my eyes. That would have been the height of a kid. What if it's the kid? Alright. Hold on.
Bro, what if it's the kid?
Bill, go in the hallway, quick. Someone's walking right down the hallway right now.
See if there's somebody in the hallway, Bill.
Someone's walking right above us.
Okay.
No, there's nobody up here.
Dude, you heard
I heard that.
That sounded like someone walking normal,
Right.
just real quickly.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah, there's nobody in the hallway.
Okay, this one's a little bit more
That
terrifying.
we heard open a door in this area earlier.
What is that? Aaron, go into that laundry room where she got attacked. It's to the left there. Left of that camera.
Are you coming?
I'll be in there in a minute. Go in.
Go on in, Aaron. I'll be there in a minute.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's out here in the hallway. You want me to look?
Whoa! Stop! I just heard a girl giggle, bro. Did you hear that? I swear to God, it's not again. Hang on, let me just see if there's any steps. That's all cement. Dude, I heard a kid.
I did hear that giggle. I did hear that giggle. Okay, that one was a little bit more spooky. That one was a little bit spookier. Let's see. Haunted Harvey House, Season 14, Episode 5.
We just want to talk.
Ooh.
Hello?
Hello?
Somebody back there?
That's how pitch dark it is in here.
Hey, we're just lost. We need a place to stay.
Just need a place to stay, man. Please.
Creepy, dude.
Hello, can you speak? Whoa.
Ooh.
Hold on. There's somebody back here.
Oh, it's gotta be cold if they're bundled up like that. Well, I imagine there's probably no heat in the place.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded.
Like a woman?
It sounded weird.
That's it, talk. Do a burst session.
We both hear a woman's voice in the distance, but our camera's audio doesn't capture it. So we decide to use the high sensitivity of our digital recorder's microphone in an attempt to capture her voice.
Can you continue to speak? Can you tell us who you are?
Do you hear a heartbeat? Hear the thumping? Thump, thump, thump.
Like a car or something. Yeah, I hear a car spewing out. Okay, hold on.
Upon Upon immediate review of our EVP session, listen very closely. As Aaron and I are discussing the distant sound of a car, a mysterious voice repeats what I'm saying, and then moments later, another faint voice comes through and says, "Demon."
Oh. I mean, that could just be him muttering under his breath when he's done talking, being like, demon, you know? I don't know, but maybe.
And there was something like that, and then you
I hope it's not what I think it said. Why did you say demon?
Especially with these older
If you're
places,
a
I
demon,
mean,
then why was it
you never
such a
know.
little whisper? Why wasn't it demon?
I imagine the door was just gonna wham, slam. That would have been spooky.
It's back here. Is there someone in that back hall? If so, bang on the wall. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Female voice?
Sounds just like what we heard earlier.
Female voice.
This is getting frustrating. Aaron and I hear the female voice yet again, but it's not captured on our audio. We start to wonder if the deeper male voice is preventing this female spirit from communicating with us. So we
Interesting.
decide to use our SB7 spirit box to see if we can reach her.
We heard you talk to us. So go ahead and talk on this device. It's the same concept. Walk up to it and just start talking. Dude, the vibe just got bad.
As soon as you turn that on, I just feel like I'm cornered. There's just like crowds around us, but there's no voices. There's nothing. There's nothing. Whoa!
Hmm.
Yeah, dude, that's the woman we just heard with our own ears. That was her.
Right as Aaron and I are talking about no voices coming through, you can clearly hear an unknown female voice.
It's just like crowds around us, but there's no voices. There's nothing. There's nothing.
I mean, isn't that scanning all nearby radio frequencies?
Excited, but you gotta understand, we can feel a lot of intense energy.
Are you right next to us?
Oh my god!
Okay. Alright, alright. I'll give him that one. I'll give him that one. A little bit, you know, asking it and then it immediately finding a station. And it being a female voice both times. Okay. This one's the Oddfellows Asylum, Season 14, Episode 9.
Aaron and Billy are sensing that they're not alone in the nursing home.
They know we're here, Aaron. They know we're here.
I just heard footsteps upstairs. You think someone's in the building? Let's go. Let's go.
Oh. What was that?
That sounded like a wolf.
That sounded like a wolf.
Did you hear it?
I heard it. I was like, oh, that freaked me out.
Hey.
It sound like a wolf.
Okay, let's go.
You know what I would be worried about more than anything, and I hate to say it, squatters. You know, unstable people that are like, yo, what's going on right now? And then, you know, like, that'd be my first instinct, not ghosts. These guys, that's the main thing. I'm like, they're pretty brave, especially in sketchy places like this.
Hello?
Aaron now begins using his Ovulus 3 communication device to see
Oh,
if he
man.
and Billy are indeed in the presence of a spirit.
I hope they have, like, security on site. I'm sure they do, like, a sweep, but, like, how thorough of a sweep... can you
Did
do?
it just say
It
Nick?
just said Nick.
I jumped.
That's the investigator that
That's
we
the guy
interviewed.
they always ask for.
Earlier, we
That spooked me a
interviewed
bit.
man named Nick, who is extremely affected by an entity that occupies this building.
All of a sudden, my wrist was just grabbed.
This entity is trying to tell you something. It's trying to
communicate something
to you.
And that guy Nick is
What
here.
is that dude wearing a mask? And then they're just like, Max is like, I'm not wearing a mask, but the other guy is.
Right. Bam.
They're familiar with him.
He told us that you'd be asking for him. He said you would ask for his name, and you did. Or you would say his name.
What the hell?
Oh. Oh no.
Send? Send? Send who? You leaving?
Did it just say Nick again?
Just said his name.
Earlier,
Oh.
Nick told us that his connection with this spirit began when it made eye contact with him through this window. I think this evidence further
Oh, no.
validates that when someone investigates a location over 150 times and seems visually affected by an entity, it's no coincidence that his name comes through twice out of only 3 total voices. So Nick, if you're watching this, the spirits here want you to come back and face them.
Oh no. Oh no. Have you disrespected the entity? Wait, hold up. Nick, what did you do?
If you're watching this, the spirits here want you to come back and face them.
Have you ever disrespected the entity?
I usually don't provoke at all.
Usually, but you have.
I have.
When they just said that guy's name, it just felt like a wave of energy.
Rookie
Right
mistake.
over my back.
As Aaron and Jay experienced several
Okay.
waves of dark
Wait, I gotta back this up so we can see what this one is. Rookie mistake, Nick.
Just said that guy's name, it just felt like a wave of energy.
Right.
Over my back.
Clown Motel in Goldfield High School?
As Aaron
Okay.
and Jay experienced several waves of dark energy emanating from the coal room inside the Goldfield High School. They just received a disturbing clue which may point to the demise of one of its students.
Is there someone buried under this school? Spot. Is the spot?
Spot?
Is a spirit coming through and telling them that this is the spot where the little boy was killed in the coal room? Or is it telling them they need to find the spot where many say a little girl was killed and buried?
This is the spot where the kid got killed?
Huh?
That's loud.
Yeah.
We haven't been hearing that either. It's been windy.
What?
This is female?
This is female.
Buried? Female?
Yeah.
It's talking.
Information?
Dude, it's giving us information about the girl. Put it together. It's talking about the girl that was supposed to be buried under the ground.
Aaron and Jay now feel this information is specifically regarding the young female who is said to have been killed and buried here on this property.
Ooh.
Now they must find the exact spot. I've performed hundreds of investigations, but right
Ooh.
now I am legitimately afraid to walk inside this door and allow myself to be surrounded by hundreds of clowns. Their evil grins, soulless eyes, and in a place where spirits are known to take their form.
That looks so fun.
Up in the middle of the night and experienced a clown in his room.
I'm not afraid to admit that I have a very real disorder called coulrophobia.
I mean, it'd be a bit spooky at first, but once you get used to it, like, clowns are okay. Maybe not in the middle of the night through a night vision lens, but... Oh no. Oh no.
Rolling. Do you possess these clowns? Can I hear you laugh? Let's hear you laugh.
The life-size clown doll's left hand just moved off of its lap. I try to debunk that this was caused simply by my footsteps, but right here you can see me standing absolutely still while this doll's hand moves. Whether this was caused by
I don't blame him. That is, that's a big nope. Depending on how late it is, yeah. Nope, get me out of there.
gravity, ghosts, or this possessed doll, I don't care. I'm done.
Yeah. Oh. Hellhole prison.
Okay, it
Interesting.
is time for the 4 of us
Well,
to
they
be
gave us
locked
the
down
warning.
inside
Thank
of
you
this
for that.
Prison. It's a literal lockdown. Literally a lockdown. In a prison known and called by the inmates as Hellhole Prison.
While the 4 of us are locked down inside, our audio-visual tech Jay Wasley will be monitoring a live nerve center set up in the museum section of the prison. Aaron, Billy, and myself decide to begin our investigation by using the structured light sensor camera to try to capture the famed apparition seen here in this 1940s photo.
So what I'm gonna do is just kind of ambush style, shoot the SLS camera in the cells and see if there is an inmate in any of these cells.
Ooh. Yeah, going to a prison at night's pretty terrifying. Especially older ones.
Somebody in here.
Like I said, I'll give him credit for being brave.
Ryan, show yourself.
John Ryan committed suicide in this very cell, and his spirit traumatized this woman who we interviewed earlier.
This hand was pushed back.
You in there, John Ryan?
Uh-oh.
Anything on SLS?
We continue investigating John Ryan's cell, but it seems he's not here right now, and we receive no evidence on the SLS camera. But as we begin walking back towards base camp, we all hear something terrifying.
Well, that's terrifying.
That was a scream. Yeah. Over there. On that side, someone screamed. That was a little girl. It sounded like a little girl screaming.
Yeah, that's alarming.
Go ahead. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was a terrifying scream.
Drop what you're doing. Come here. Where'd you hear that at, Jay? That came from like the back area?
The audio I had on was the camera looking down the long hall.
And it echoed through here. That's what we just heard. Dude, did you hear that? Yeah, that was loud. That was loud. Jay heard it too. Screaming. Just in pure terror.
Right.
Yeah, what? I mean, was someone's
the entrance to the dark cell where what sounded like a little girl screaming in terror came from.
Someone like scream nearby? I'd be like, can we investigate that? Because that sounded alarming.
Earlier, we interviewed Dawn, who told us a little girl's spirit haunts the dark cell.
The dark cell is rumored to be haunted by a young girl who went down to the river to play and fell in and drowned.
Having checked the outside perimeter of the prison and finding no one around the train tracks, we conclude that this mysterious scream cannot be debunked.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
We gotta split up, okay? I wanna split up so we can cover this whole prison. That was loud as
As we investigate the Titanic Museum in Branson, Missouri, we're stationed
I gotta back this up for y'all.
Listen.
That's terrifying, though. Yeah, hearing a scream like
I
that.
wanna split up so we can cover this whole prison. That was loud as
The Titanic Museum, Season 19, Episode 12.
As we
Cool.
investigate the Titanic Museum in Branson, Missouri, we're stationed on the promenade deck.
We're gonna go to the window right now very slowly. Hold on. To see if there's a handprint that formed on. Oh my god.
Oh.
Jay's back.
I see it.
He's back.
He's just dancing there menacingly.
Out to his sides.
It's like he's balancing up there.
Somehow, some way, he's... Okay, here he...
Oh.
He just went through the window! Aaron and Billy, come in. Aaron and Billy, come in.
Yes, go ahead.
We baited the window with candy and toys. The center one where the handprints were. I'm doing SLS. I'm shooting the windows at an angle. Nothing's happening. Standing here for 10 minutes, nothing. All of a sudden, 2 windows down, there's a little figure standing on the guardrail looking through the
Look at him dancing there, doing a little jig.
Disappears. He comes back, and now he's between the 2 windows. He's just standing there with his arms out. Never seen anything like it before. He then comes down a little bit and literally disappears, shoots through the window. You can see his body go through the window towards you guys at the musicians gallery. What is going on over there right now, and be very aware that he may be going over there right now.
Immediately after I radio Aaron and Billy to tell them that I just saw this little figure shoot through the window heading towards them in the music gallery, Aaron quickly sets out some cookies and candy. Then they begin receiving additional evidence of this child's spirit.
Billy, can you just shine your light right here? Just so I can see. Oh my God. Female. We're setting up it right now, this thing, and it says female as I'm grabbing the cookies. Isn't it supposed to be a little girl? Yeah. As we're setting up, I just have the Ovilus going to be safety, and it said female on it, and we're wondering, are you a female kid?
I'm gonna move this. There's no handprints on this one. The little figure appeared 2 windows down. I'm gonna move this so I can see with the light. Go over there and see if there's any handprints that appeared in these windows. All of these were clean before tonight. This is 1. This is 2.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, there's a little.
You see that right there? Look, right there and right there. There's 2 sets of hands. Or 1 set of hands. You
Okay.
can see, look, you can tell it's been wiped. There's like some streaks.
Interesting.
This is the same window that we just witnessed.
I mean, some of those are hard to disprove unless they just did it when, you know, caught. It is a TV show.
We also know 100% that the staff here at the Titanic Museum cleaned all of the windows right before our investigation.
Oh God, no.
And then there's one down here. Do you see that one?
Print on here. Oh my God, there's actual finger marks here.
You can see the grooves, like the actual fingerprint.
As Jay and I begin making our way over to Aaron and Billy to show them our new evidence, the guys continue trying to make contact with this figure who has already told them that she's a female.
How old are you? How old are you? You're kind? How old are you? There's a lot of commotion. No, what? Dude.
6? Oh my God.
Oh.
Questions we are asking right now are incredible, and they're answering all of them.
Hey, the second that you guys said switch it up and talk to the child.
And I put this on because there's no time to waste, and it basically says female, and I asked how old are you, and it says 6.
Are you
I'm dead serious.
Okay.
It is now time for us to begin
Titanic
the signing ceremony
mining
to
district?
see whether or not we can document hard, concrete
Oh, no.
evidence while under these very suspicious circumstances, which also makes this dangerous for us.
What? Is that a shaman?
As soon as Ted stands up, a moth begins to circle his head in a very unusual manner.
Oh my gosh. You don't mess with the wizard.
Before me, flames.
That moth is going through the flames.
And as he was saying that, it was going from top to side as he was speaking. It's kind of strange.
It went through the flames.
Twice.
Boom! It's still alive.
It's going to every.
It's
It's
going
going to every
candle.
Now that same
Huh.
moth is flying to each lit candle in sequential order, passing through
Okay.
the flames without catching on fire or dying.
I think it's your job to look in the mirror. Tad.
Someone's telling me not to. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought when we do it, we're supposed to read the first name in a round, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we read the second names in a separate round.
Mm-hmm.
The first ones are directional, and the second one is before us.
Yeah. Should we do it again?
I mean,
Do we know what we're doing here?
I mean, well, we technically
I'm saying,
it was done wrong, technically.
As Ted told us earlier, he does this summoning ritual all the time. So why wouldn't he realize that we just conducted it wrong? If you do ceremonies like this in the wrong manner, they can have a very dangerous effect on everyone involved. With a summoning ritual incorrectly
Ruh-roh.
performed inside this Eureka, Utah
Ruh-roh.
home, we've all been put at risk. So I decide to head back into the house. And as I turn on the SLS camera, I aim it at Ted while he is in the back corner of this room. And as he approaches me, an anomaly appears directly above his head, which then moves over to the right and transforms into a figure.
Oh.
Just something above your head, and now I'm getting something right next to you.
The figure now appears to start pointing at Ted, and he immediately knows which side it is standing on.
There he is again.
On my left. Yeah.
Yeah.
I quickly put the SLS camera
my
down and
gosh.
grab my recorder to see if I can communicate.
Ted's,
with
I
this
think Ted
entity.
might be just trolling him.
What is here? What connection do you have? What name are you connected to? Who brought you here?
Okay.
I hear Zach crystal clear.
As I ask this entity who it's connected to, it clearly says my full name.
What? I didn't hear that.
I hear Zach crystal clear.
Okay. I don't know, man.
For what is about to be the most terrifying audio evidence we have ever collected.
Uh-oh.
What the? Okay.
Whoa.
Kidding me right now? What was that? Never heard that. Ever.
What brought you here?
That's a bit crazy.
Never in my life heard anything like that. Never.
This building.
Okay.
It called
Um.
out.
That one was a bit spooky dooky. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got goosies. I got some goosies from that. Let's see. Moncito Mansion of Mystery. Season 25, Episode 7. 25 seasons. Good lord. Good for them.
And I answered its call. We're here at a building where so many different people have seen and heard spirits before their death when this was a care facility.
Oh my.
Because we were told by the owner that there was a seance here many years ago, we are going to do a seance. But to do a seance, I need some other energy besides us four. So on this camera, she doesn't know yet, but on this camera is Lauren. Say hi. Hi. Put the camera there. Drop the camera. And where's James? James has worked for me for how many years?
Oh my.
On 8 now.
8 years. James is awesome. He is assistant camera. Lauren and James, I just want to see if your energies can connect with the countless spirits that are said to occupy this building. Do you want to do this, James?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Are you hesitating?
Thanks, buddy.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, James is in.
Zach,
What?
create this orb. Who added James?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Do we have, can you put that up on a monitor?
I call for an immediate review to
No.
see if what we just documented presents any form of risk to James.
Look, watch that monitor.
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Here it comes, right there.
Look at that.
And you're feeling it.
Yeah, something didn't feel right.
Is this anomaly seeming to manifest out of James paranormal? We now head inside the ballroom, where we were told by
Interesting.
the owner that several people attended a seance years ago, but all of them ran out of the building when something made its presence known.
They didn't close the circle, and now you're going in. Okay.
We bring you gifts for life and to death. Commune with us, spirits. We invite you to move amongst us.
Oh my gosh.
It got really cold over here, Zach.
Yeah, it was getting very cold by my hands. I started feeling wind.
I started feeling wind by my hands. Let's go to draft.
Just next to James.
Yeah.
It's the only candle of all of them. All of them are still. There's no drafts in here at all. It's just a candle. Are you getting that, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
We invite you within us. You may use our bodies to channel through us.
Huh?
Please join us.
What do you mean, use my body?
We all start hearing unexplained knocking sounds come from up the stairs near where Jeff is located.
Half.
Whoa, what is that?
Did you hear the knocking?
What the hell, dude? Stay still,
Dude.
Huh. Interesting. Go check out the Travel Channel if you want to see more of those. Those were pretty spooky dooky, if I do say so myself. Oh, man. Well, thank y'all for watching those with me. If you had a good time, make sure to click a like, subscribe, and I also stream over on Twitch. You can find the description, or you can look down in the description, find the link for the Travel Channel, as well as my Twitch down there. And with that, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And remember, your friendly neighborhood turtle loves y'all.